All right, pretty exciting video, and we're going to talk about a topic that I don't think we talk about enough, is that when new characters come to the game, it presents an interesting opportunity to place those characters on defense. Not because they're going to be bulletproof or always going to win, but because one, your opponent may underestimate them, or two, your opponent may overshoot them and run like Weapon X or something amazing over the top and just destroy them. And we're going to talk about that with Cersei and Icarus. Now, this is some footage here from my last Alliance War. I did put them on the defense, and I think I got 4 defensive wins, which is highly unusual for me because typically we don't get a lot of defensive wins. First one right there, I'm just going to go over what happened in the strategy. We had a cancel out on a punch across for Black Order. Then we had another one right there, Secret Avengers, cancel out on a punch across, and then we have another punch down with Black Order, and it did not work. And then lastly, they ended up using and finishing up the team with, of all things, Infinity Watch, which is also a W. So the idea with this team here is that you're putting it in a team that, at least when in the Alliance Wars that I've been playing lately, Wave 1 Avengers are not as effective as they once were. And there's a lot of known counters, and people can get through them pretty quickly. So by taking the 3 most annoying members and putting Cersei and Icarus in there, he actually comes out with a very strong team that doesn't have a lot of counters to it. I mean, I think, let's just go out on a limb and say right here that Infinity Watch and Weapon X pretty much counter everything. And the main reason why this team is such a hassle mostly has to do with Icarus's passive. And you really can't ability block the team or negative effects, and you really got to get in there and focus him down, get rid of him first, because of his passive is kind of a booger, if that's a word. On turn, if not stunned, cleared ability block and 1 random negative effect for himself. Cersei ally's most injured ally, and I've seen it where, like, you stun Cersei, and guess what? He takes a turn, he just clears it. Ability block is not a thing. Now, Mega Red, yes, trauma over the top of it prevents this from being cleansed, but that is not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a team that's largely dead now. I've seen other people also use this team with Hulk and Captain America, and then putting somebody else there, even using like Hawkeye or Coulson. Thor, if you wanted to put it back on as Guardians, I suppose you could, but this is my preferred lineup. And just for fun, we're gonna play. I'm gonna just to show. I'm gonna show like how bad like a team like Black Order, which you would think would work, just does not work, and so you can see why it's annoying. And then we're gonna go into what I think is gonna be my counter for this team. I gotta say, I've tried everything. I know Shadowlands does not work. Well, first of all, Shadowlands has an ability block. The ability block doesn't do anything, and that's I've actually lost against that in Alliance War. The first time I came across this team, I tried that. It didn't work. Typically, I think the idea here is you want to get through Icarus and or Thor as quickly as possible. I'm gonna try to strip away some of those positive effects at a minimum. We gotta save it because we're gonna get bunches of negative effects here coming in. Yeah, they're already there. So now we need to get these expedited as quickly as possible. Yeah, they're already running through the team. Let's flip it. Wow, nothing. It didn't stick. Okay. Well, that is that. Hopefully we can get through one of them. Oh, we got through Thor. Yeah, look at that. All right, now we're stuck behind the taunts, which is amazing, right? Again, I don't think Thor has to be here. But, you could use Hawkeye, you could use Coulson. I use Thor because I'm not going to put him. I'm still going to keep my Wave 1. I'm going to still keep my Hella Natural team together. But if I was going to put back together, like, and plus Loki, I can use other places. But I hadn't thought about putting as Guardians back on defense, although I might. It's always an option. I think it does make sense to, there's just so many counters to as Guardians, right? All right, so yeah, we got wiped. Absolutely got wiped. This is not going to end well. So we're going to go in and replay this match. And this time we're going to use the team I think that is going to be the proper counter for this team. And we're going to take a look at that. And what I'm going to use is Astonishing X-Men. Astonishing X-Men has 2 opportunities to stun Icarus. Once with Jubilee, and then the second time with Iceman. If they have slow, then you can definitely try anyways. It seems like they resisted a lot. I get their resistance on this team is just bonkers good. So we're going to try this right here with Astonishing X-Men. Now, this is a punch down. Now, I do think that a lot of people are going to have fully developed Astonishing X-Men. And the reason for that is they're vital for Doom Raids, all right? So I think this is going to be a realistic situation here where, you know, we're going to be punching down because a lot of people have just completely maxed out their because it's just the way it is, right? All right, let's test this out and see how it goes. Now, I tried this against about 3 different versions of this team, and this team that I'm playing against is the largest one that I could play against. So, and in practice mode, all of the bonuses are live for the character kits, which there's none on Astonishing X-Men, right? And I don't believe there's any on defense for them, except for maybe on Captain America, but and maybe one on Thor. But all those bonuses are turned on. Room bonuses are not turned on. Now, I definitely want to boost the team right here. All right. And hopefully we don't lose anybody. Okay. All right. Now, right now what I want to do is I want to get to Jubilee's ultimate to stun Icarus as soon as possible. So I'm actually going to try to delete these 3 if I can. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. All right, let's see if we can get through Thor. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to go over here. All right, we got to get the slow out there. The slow to get it started. Okay, and then here, I think we're just going to keep going with offense down. The more negative effects, the better. You know, once he goes, he's going to clear away a bunch of them. But unless we can get this stun. Now, this stun doesn't always stick. Yeah, okay, we got it to stick. Believe it or not, their stats are so crazy, it doesn't always stick. All right, we're just going to finish off Hulk maybe here with a double tap. Yep. Okay, now I'm going to boost the team up again. And maybe I'll get a stun here. If I can get a double stun. Yep, that's what's going to do it. All right. And there is some RNG involved with playing with Astonishing X-Men because, you know, who assists and this and that. They're also susceptible to blinds, which is okay. But again, when he takes a turn, his passive is so good. I mean, this is one of the better passives I've seen in the game right here. I mean, it's just such a good passive. On turn, if not stunned, clear ability block and 1 negative effect from himself, Cersei, and the most injured ally. That is really, really, really good. Anyways, so the whole point of this video is this. Is that when new characters come to the game, put them on defense. At a minimum, your opponent may overcompensate. And then secondly, maybe they will underestimate it and lose. But I mean, I think after like a week or so, everybody's going to know the counters. Everybody's going to practice it. I'm going to make videos and so on and so on. So a lot of the mystery will get lost, but there's an opportunity usually in the first week. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're having any other luck with Icarus and Cersei on defense and Alliance War, let me know where you're using them. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.